Hey guys, welcome to this week's WTF. I am super excited because we are going to be playing with new items from Tom Ford. This is the Soleil collection, so it's all about bronzing skin and chasing the sun. And literally, if you read a description on any site that you go to that sells Tom Ford, with oddly exception of the Tom Ford site itself, like it doesn't give a description of the products. It's kind of like, I'm Tom Ford, buy it or don't, whatever. But if you go to neimanmarcus.com and you read the description, it literally feels like a romance novel. Like it's like for those who effortlessly chase the sun and want to be bronzed and illuminated year round. Like it really kind of gets you going. I think this collection is beautiful. We have the Skin Illuminator, which essentially this can be used underneath foundation, mixed in with foundation, or on top as a highlighter. It's very multi-purpose. It is a pink peach tone, which is said to be universally flattering for every skin tone. And this one is actually not what I was on the hunt for. I went to Neiman's and I was on the hunt for the contouring kit, which we will get to. But I saw this and I was like, you know what? Let's make this WTF a little bit more interesting and do multiple items. I wanted to check these out anyway. More is more sometimes. So this is the Fire Lust Skin Illuminator. It kind of looks like their nail polish bottle, just like giant sized. At first I was like, whoa, is that a giant nail polish? It's not. Okay, so it has a pump. I immediately kind of thought of NARS's Orgasm, the liquid version, which I don't really like. So I was kind of like, well, let's just try it on the back of my hand and maybe it'll be cool, maybe not. And the texture of it is actually really beautiful. It does not look overly shiny. It looks like a very balanced radiance. Doesn't really have much of a scent to it. It's a little bit fresh smelling. I don't mind, but do we see the difference? Like this hand just looks a little bit more dewy and it feels really hydrated, and this one does not. I hope you can actually see that translating on camera, but that's what kind of caught my attention. It doesn't look pink peachy. It kind of disappears into the skin. I'm just looking at how much product you actually get in here, and the bottle is a little bit deceiving. You don't even get a full ounce. You get 0.68 fluid ounces, 20 mil. This is $72. So definitely way up there in price. What I really was excited for, aside from this illuminator, is this bad boy right here. And we gotta love the gold packaging. Normal Tom Ford packaging is going to be in a darker box like this with gold writing, and the Soleil collection has this beautiful gold packaging with white text. Let me just do this whole video without makeup on. It's a good time. All right, so I normally don't like the little little cloth package, but for some reason, actually no, I don't like you. Okay, look at this. Yes, I missed out on the white gold packaging last year. This time they had a summer collection, and actually I was at Coachella and Fleur from Fleur de Force, I'm going to link her channel below. She had it and she was like, try this, it's really amazing. And I regretted not purchasing it, and it was too late. I couldn't go back in time and go and purchase it. But she had kind of, I think it was a larger quad. Anyway, I saw this. It's $108 for 3 products right here. It feels like you get a lot of product in here, and I love the idea that you can do so much with these 3 colors. You got your blush, you got a bronzer, you can, do a little bit of contouring with this, and then you have a beautiful highlighter. And I do love Tom Ford highlighters. And what I'm going to do today is obviously use all 3 of these, but I'm going to use the highlighter on my eyes as well for shadow. So this is a beautiful compact. I have high hopes for it, even though in the past I haven't been the biggest fan of Tom Ford blushes. I was asking and they said that every color in here in this compact is limited. So this is the Soleil Contouring Compact Illuminator. It's called the Afternooner. I also have a shimmering body oil to get to, and then I did buy one lip product, which is not a part of the Soleil collection, but it is a newer launch, and we will get to that as well. But let me stop chattering and just actually start applying product, and we will get going with this guy. So I'm going to take a pump on the back of my hand and just kind of start, or I really don't have a plan. I'm just going to put it on kind of like a moisturizer, I guess. I can't tell if it's because I have kind of sensitive skin that half my face looks pink or if it is this product. I mean, I'm looking glowy, but okay. I definitely will also try mixing this in foundation and I will update you guys. I kind of am curious to see how it mixes with CoverFX Custom Cover Drops because that is designed to actually work with a primer or moisturizer, and I think that could be really, really pretty. It feels really nice on the skin, like my skin feels really, really soft and not over illuminated, but like I don't know why like that is how I show off my like illumination is just to like, let's go side to side. It feels nice, you guys. I'm gonna put on concealer, foundation, and a little bit of eye stuff, and then we will come back and top it all off with the contouring palette. I am now ready to play with this guy right here, and it is making me kind of hungry for ice cream. So I'm going to first bronze up the perimeter of the face and kind of lightly sculpt out my cheekbones, and I'm just going to grab the product on this beautiful domed brush from Too Faced. This is the Mr. Right brush, and I've been using this for bronzer pretty much non-stop. So I'm just going to start at my temples. It's blending nicely. All right, that basically blended like a dream. So I'm really impressed. All right, let's do the other side. Okay, totally gorgeous so far. Now we are going to take this beautiful pinky corally blush, and I am just taking a Morphe E4, lightly dust up the apples of the cheeks, focusing a little bit back. Not as easy to blend as the bronzer, but it's pretty. All right, so far I'm really liking this. I'm surprised that I even like the blush, even though you do want to use a light hand. It is very pigmented, but I think this looks really fresh and really nice. All right, for the final element in this trio, we are going to highlight, which I have been into a pretty strong highlight lately. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, yes. Oh my God. It's a little powdery. I picked up quite a bit. My plan was I was going to like lay down a little bit of the highlight and then foil it. This feels a lot stronger than the bronzer highlight duo that I already have from Tom Ford. I will grab those during a check-in and we will compare them. This is much stronger, which I like. Okay, down the bridge of the nose. Cupid's bow. I'm going to actually take a Morphe M430, load up my brush, give a spritz of MAC Fix Plus, and then just lay this down on the lid. It's pretty subtle. It's not foiling up like a ba-bam kind of a thing, but it's really pretty. I am going to apply lashes and liner, and I will be right back. And we're back, and I have a lot of lash and a lot of liner going on, and just to kind of like keep with the theme, I did use my Tom Ford liquid liner, which I did a WTF on, and it is still top shelf. OMG, I love this liner. I will link that video below. So I did, as mentioned, get this lip color shine. This is in the shade, either it's called Brilliant or SS16, I am not sure. But swatching this on the back of my hand, what it reminded me of was like a really kind of shiny MAC Myth. like a really kind of transparent, shiny, balmy MAC Myth, which I think that you could either wear on top of lip liner, which is how I'm gonna wear it today, or you could wear it in the center of the lip on top of a darker lip shade, and it just gives you that like nude kind of full lip type of a thing. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So let's just get going. I'm wearing a drugstore lip liner that I picked up in Canada. This is the Annabelle Stay Sharp, and this is in the shade Java. And I'm just going to apply this on top. You can see that actually really like nuded out my lips. That is like surprisingly really pretty. Well, Tom Ford is like making my dreams come true today. This is beautiful. To me, like here, I'm just like, ooh, it just added like that nice balance. And I feel very like springtime kind of dolly makeup with the big lashes and a lot of highlight and this kind of nude. Ooh, I like it. So this is the last item that I picked up. Now, if you went into my bathroom right now, you would see like this 3-tier stand with just like body oils, face oils, 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 oils. It's kind of a thing. I love oils for bath, for body, for cuticles, for elbows, for hair, for face, to mix in foundation. I'm all about it. So when I saw this is a shimmering body oil. And I believe it is the matching fragrance to the way ridiculously expensive perfume that they have for the Soleil collection, which is $495. This is an oil that has shimmer in it. Let me just crack in here. It just looked gorgeous to me. I had no intention of purchasing this until I got sucked in at the Tom Ford counter and I was just like, I love makeup. I'm going for it. This is what I do. This has just the teeniest, tiniest bit of a shimmer to it. It is not like you're gonna be a disco ball whatsoever. Tom Ford eyeshadows, something that's really special about them to me is whenever they put that top coat shimmer in there. So I was kind of just like thinking about that as well and being like, wow, this could be like an amazing thing to have on exposed skin, décolleté legs, arms during the, spring, summer months. I have to say, everything that I tried, I really freaking love. I did not think that I would like everything so much straight out the gate, but I feel like my skin is illuminated. I feel like it's not greasy and shiny, and my foundation went on better than usual, and I am using the Milani foundation right now. This is the Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I've been using this every single day since I got it. I really enjoy this. Now I'm extra curious about Tom Ford primers in general, but so far so good. I will check in with you guys in a little bit, zoom you in, do the whole different lighting thing, and we will see how this makeup wears throughout the day. Yay. I've had the makeup on for a couple hours now. I haven't had to powder anything. I feel super glowy, borderline like I might need to powder. But yeah, so far, let's zoom in. Look at the glow. It's just so nice. It's like a nice glow. I've been drinking water and there still is a little bit of the lip item left, like it's staying nice and hydrating. So far, everything is great. And the body oil, I kind of sprayed everywhere and I feel hydrated and like I smell good. All right, I am off to Target and I'll check in with you guys there. How's my makeup in Target lighting? Do I still look very expensive?
I hate to be so boring and predictable because I know I always say this, but you look really pretty. I like your makeup a lot.
I like my makeup today. It feels good. Like it actually feels really nice. So, yes.
Speaking of your makeup, I'm going to be doing her makeup on Friday. And strangely enough, I'm feeling really confident about it. I've been with her for a very long time.
You're feeling very confident.
I feel very confident. You know what? I've seen 800 of your videos. I've watched you do makeup. I know that there's a lot of artistry and practice, yeah. But for a guy, I think I'm gonna do a good job. That's all I'm saying. What do you think?
Are you gonna try and take my job? Is that what's happening?
Hell no.
This highlight though is really, it's beautiful. Look at the glorious highlight reflecting in the red light. So I'm having a little bit of an unboxing party and I am I am most excited about this right here. Sleek Cosmetics sent me a package, and you can't buy this here in the US, so for me that's extra exciting for whatever reason. And I love their highlighters. This looks like it's a powder. No, is this a powder or a cream? I'm gonna have to figure that out. And then one of the lipsticks in here like decided to have a party. Do we see like bouncing around in the package? So one of them got kind of crazy in here, but I'm excited. There's a blush palette, and then these guys, we shall see, because I've been really impressed with all the stuff from Sleek that I have tried out so far. It is drugstore available over in Europe. And then I got these too, which a lot of you guys have been asking about, the Meet Matte Hues. This is a liquid lipstick from The Balm. And ooh, what's this? Oh, this has lipstick all over it. This is from Sleek too. What else? This is really sweet. This is from Andy. Here's Andy holding his lashes. At least I'm assuming that's Andy. I got 2 pairs of True lashes sent to me. I will try them out. We shall see how this goes. Love supporting makeup artists with big dreams, because I understand that. And this is the final check-in, and to be honest, all I've done is blotted with a few blotting sheets, which you guys just saw, and I feel really refreshed, and like this makeup is looking absolutely incredible. I have to say, at the end of the day, when I've been wearing a product for, 10 hours-ish, I normally won't be this cropped in, because the makeup usually is looking really horrible, and right now I feel like it's just looking so pretty that I want you guys to get like a closer look. This is beautiful bronzer, highlight, and blush. Highly recommend the contour palette. If you're gonna splurge on a Tom Ford item, that is the winning item of this whole collection. I had done a WTF with Tom Ford blushes, and I just wasn't really impressed with how they wore. But this one, I'm surprised that there is still a lot of just pinky tone in here, and it's just all working really well together. Nothing is moving around, and I am totally into the idea of reaching for this product a lot. As far as the illuminator, I want to see how this works mixed in with a foundation. I do feel like my foundation went on really beautifully. I don't know that I love it more than my Guerlain firming primer, because I feel like I'm really into the whole firm skin thing, and that one really does the trick. But I do feel like this gave me a nice balanced but luminous look to my skin, and I did really like it. I don't know that it's worth $80, but I did enjoy it. Something that I was really excited about, and you guys know I was like, oh my gosh, and I love the way it smells, and it's gonna be amazing, and it's sophisticated glitter, and I kind of was going off the deep end with it before really putting it to the test. I want to apologize. I got a little too excited about this one, and at the end of the day, I don't think this is worth the money. I absolutely love this guy more from Nukes. I didn't think it was so shimmery until I got into my car and I looked down at my legs and I was like, whoa! Like little silver flecks of glitter everywhere, and it was on my dress. And this one has more of a golden sheen to it that kind of disappears into the skin. Looking at the bottle, this is prettier, but when it's on your skin, it actually looks like silver glitter flecks, and I'm not a big fan of that. The lip product, I already know for the most part, I really enjoy Tom Ford lip colors. The only drawback is sometimes they tend to go bad really quick. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing, but that happens sometimes. This one is just like the perfect nude. It's like a nude chapstick. I don't have anything else in my collection quite like this, so I do have to say that as a first impression, this shade, big thumbs up. The majority of my purchases I am super happy with. So this is a very successful WTF. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, share it, leave comments. All of that stuff helps me out so much. I do really appreciate when you support my channel. So thank you guys for watching. Leave comments as far as like, what should I do next? Do we want crazy expensive hair care? Do we want body care, anti-cellulite, more skincare, more makeup? Let me know. I read it all. I love your feedback, so leave comments below. I hope you're having a good one. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Mwah.